Hello, Anne. I brought some freshly baked apple tarts for your family. May I have permission to enter your household?
Hello, Susanna. I was expecting you. If you have come to make trouble, you will be sorry.
What trouble can I make for you, Anne?
Be warned. If you come to probe for my secrets, you may not be happy with what you learn here this day.
I only come to ask you to speak up before it is too late. I know you are cursed by witches, and the truth must be told before you do harm.
It is already too late. The ministers prayed over us in assumption that we have been touched by witches. The ministers wish us to name our tormentors.
Anne, you cannot do that. There are no tormentors.
We must do it. They want us to name people. This whole town wants it. There is so much evil in this town. All my life I have heard of it from my mother. We are plagued by so many troubles. The elders are looking for someone to blame. We will give them many someones.
You will give forth the names of people as witches when you know your girls are not really afflicted?
We will, and the elders will be glad to know that the cause of the bickering and trouble in this place lies not at their own feet, but is the fault of witches living amongst us.
Is that why you wish to name innocent lives, to avenge your mother's enemies?
Yes, Yes, my mother forces me to do so. She has disturbing dreams of her dead sister and children. They stretch their hands out to her and implore her for help. My mother doesn't know what they want from her.
I'm sorry for your mother's sorrows, but why would you pretend to be affected by witches just so you can appease your mother?
I have to. A few other girls and I discussed it. We decided this was our chance to take part in something very wondrous.
Wondrous?
Yes, it was our chance to break out of the chains the villagers bind us with in this dreary place.
So you will continue to deceive, then, though innocent people will be named as your tormentors?
Don't trouble your petty little head about it, Susanna English. There are many people in this town who are far from innocent, and deserve whatever befalls them.
And you consider yourself capable of judging who those people might be?
I am familiar with the history of Salem. I know who the troublemakers are.
You mean your mother will tell you? The people you name, they will all be her enemies. You will be her tool, Anne.
Only troublemakers, outcasts, and malcontents will be named. We do this place a favor. It is no concern of yours, Susanna English. Why don't you go back to your fancy little house with all the gables, and not meddle in matters you don't understand?
I understand all I need to. I wish to God I did not understand.
I hope you don't intend to break charity with us and tell what we are about. You wouldn't do that, now would you, Susanna English? I think you will not tell what you know, for if you do, we will cry out on your parents.
Cry out.
Let me put it plain, Susanna English. We will name them as witches.
Everyone will then know you for a grievous liar.
We can name anyone. The power has been given to us by the ministers themselves. They anxiously look to us for the names. In a fortnight, we will be questioned again in the parish study. I think you will not tell, Susanna English.
God forgive you.
Hold your tongue, or your household will be touched.
I must go now.
Do go, and remember what I said this day. And thank you for the apple tarts.
Good evening, Mother and Father. I have come back from completing today's deliveries.
Welcome home, Susanna. Have a seat and enjoy your dinner.
Well, who might that be?
We have come for Mrs. English, who has been accused of witchcraft by Mary Warren. Mrs. English, we insist that you come for your arrest.
Why, this is absurd. Let me see that warrant.
It's all right, Philip. I will not resist arrest, but I refuse to be imprisoned on this night.
You can spend one more night with your family, but you will be taken away first light of the morning.
Mother, they cannot just take you away.
I am prepared. I have been expecting this day ever since the witch madness begun. Don't cry, Susanna. You must be strong now. This is a misunderstanding. We will clear up the matter. The magistrate is not demented. Now, go now to bed now, child.
How could they take Mother away? I have never revealed Anne's secret to anybody. In the morning, I'll pay Anne a visit. She swore not to cry out on my family. Anne Putman, you will not get away with this.
Get away with what?
You promised me that if I kept my mouth sealed, you will not cry out on my family.
I have not broken charity with you.
You named my mother a witch.
Yes, it was something that had to be done. Your mother sealed the fate the day she had taken pity for a witch. Your silence could no longer protect her.
Do you know so little of love and charity that you cannot distinguish it from evil?
We do the Lord's work here. An army of devils has horribly broke in upon this place, and the houses of the good people are filled with the doleful shrieks of their children and servants.
You're mad, pure and simple. You're demented.
We must expose Satan's servants. If your mother were to deliver another name to us, she would be forgiven.
My mother needs no one's forgiveness, least of yours.
She has put away God's ordinances. She has She has befriended a witch. It was our duty to name her.
You have become enamored with your own lies. You honestly believe that what you're doing is true to God's will?
Do you think I take this charge from the Lord lightly?
You'll not get my mother in your evil web. I do not know what I will do to you, but I will do something.
I bid you farewell, Susanna English. If you were to interfere with my doings, others in your family will be named. Of course, your brother, William, is due back any day now from a sea voyage. Am I correct? Is he of any significance to you, Susanna?
Do not bring him into this witch business, Anne.
Then if I were you, I'd keep quiet. Good day.
You're sickening. Oh, Jonathan, I miss Mother so much, but I must place that at the back of my mind. Today, I will get to see my brother William for the first time in a year.
Do not worry, your mother is safe. You should be happy being able to see your brother. He has been traveling overseas for quite some time now. Are you nervous?
I'm trembling. Will my brother remember my face? He has been traveling for so long. How will I tell him about Mom's arrest and about the deaths of so many innocent people? He has no clue about the witch madness.
After dealing with pirates and imprisonment, I am sure he'll be able to abide it.
There he is. There's my brother, William. Oh, William, over here.
Go to him, Susanna.
Susanna, is it you?
Oh, William, I have missed you so much. Mother and Father have been worried about their son. I'm so happy that you're safe, but I cannot say the same about Mother and Father.
Susanna, I'm so happy to see you. It's been so long. My, have you grown? Almost big enough to go sea voyaging with me. And what is this about Mother and Father?
It's terrible, William. Mother and Father have been named as witches. Trials have been going on.
In Salem? I wonder.
In Salem.
Mother and Father, witches? Why, they are not in prison, are they?
No, they managed to escape to Boston in hiding.
Then who are you staying with?
I'm being taken under the roof of Joseph and Elizabeth Putnam, neighbors of Mother and Father. Hopefully, Salem town will settle down by the time Mother and Father return.
How do you keep Susanna?
Thomas Brattle, future treasurer of Harvard College, has asked me to contribute in a letter addressing this witch madness. It has been passed down hand to hand and is slowly gaining the attention of many. This one letter may put an end to the trials once and for all.
Ahem. Would it be better if we discussed with some tea?
What the heck are you doing?
You don't say anything.
Go away!
I didn't say ball. You said it.
I didn't say anything.
One,
I'm about to clean the throat than you.
2, 3. 1, 2.
Wait, we're starting.
It's recording.
Would it be better if we discuss this with some tea?
Oh yes, William must be quite exhausted. Come, William, let's go to the Putnams. We have much to catch up about.
I can't.